Hey Cancer, it's Kay with GoodKarmaTarot. This is going to be your weekly reading for about the next 7 days or so from whenever you see this. So let's go ahead and get into it. Alright, Cancer. What's going on with Cancer? Get you one more. Oh. Okay, Cancer. So your overall energy is the Empress, which says nurture with the Magician, manifest, and we have the Hierophant, teach, and love abounds. Okay. Wow. 3 major arcanas on the bottom of the deck and the Ace of Cups. Okay, so let's go ahead and get in these cards and then we'll get to your overall energy. Because I feel that's more of your advice. So we have daydreams and decisions, which is the 7 of Cups, sadness and isolation, 3 of Swords, and refusing to see, 2 of Swords. So a lot of you are very blocked off right now emotionally, I can tell you that. And it's due to a heartbreak that you experienced in the past. Some of you may have endured a lot of trauma in your life. So with the refusing to see, I mean, it's exactly that. It's kind of like you're refusing to see or refusing to look at whatever happened to you. It's kind of an energy of avoidance. You're avoiding your pain. And by doing this is creating a lot of confusion and just conflicting energy overall. So with the number 7 here, it could have to do with a partnership, but again, this can be anything. This can even go back as far as your childhood. Also with the Empress, this is mother energy. This could have to do with your mother. So let's go ahead and get into clarification. And then we're going to pull some cards, or we're going to get into your cards for the overall energy. Okay. Good news is you are coming out of this. You are going to be coming out of this. I see that you are going to end up facing whatever pain or heartbreak that you've experienced. Honestly, it's kind of an energy like, you know, you're transforming. Got the King of Swords, and there's butterflies in the back. So you're going to be transforming this pain in the future. I feel like it's going to get to a point where it's kind of like a breaking point for you, where your universe is basically, the vision I'm getting is you're being pushed into a corner, but I'm actually seeing you as a child. So for some of you, this definitely has to do with inner child wounds that you have. And the time has come to face this, wherever this is. Okay. So this could be manifesting as difficulties in a relationship that you have, or just relationships you've had in the past. We do have the King of Swords with the Queen of Swords, so this is a match right here. So you could be dealing with a divine counterpart, but it's interesting because the way that it looks on the table could be a Sagittarius with Temperance energy, or this is something that you're going to be taking a look at in Sagittarius season. I believe Sagittarius season starts November 22nd, somewhere around there. But there's a balance that's needed. Also, some of you might be making a decision. You're juggling. Okay. Yeah, so the way it looks on the table, it's set up like this, okay? So I'm seeing this, the Queen of Swords as you, and her back is turned towards the King of Swords and balance overall. So this could be why the refusing to see is here. You're refusing to look at something in your past. Could be a father or mother figure. There's a lot of butterflies. There's butterflies in both of these cards. So you are definitely transforming through this experience. This has caused heart chakra blockages for some of you. Now, I feel that with the Love Abounds on the bottom of the deck, I don't feel that this is necessarily a romantic relationship, because right underneath that we have dedicated effort, which is the Six of Pentacles. So this is about you. I really feel that a lot of you might have low self-worth. Maybe that's just something you weren't taught as a child, and this distorted your perception on love overall. But I do feel that you're going to end up putting in the work. We'll get back to that though. But yeah, okay, yeah, we'll get back to that. So yeah, because with Temperance on the bottom, it's like you just want peace. You want peace. And I think this came up like a few readings ago for you. Something about establishing inner peace. And this is the direction that your spirit guides are moving you into. Now, for some of you, I'm hearing ancestors, and then I'm being shown a witch's hat. So some of you might be witches. If not, this might even run in your bloodline. You have powerful ancestors standing behind you. I'm just seeing like a group of people gathered around you. And witches' hats also represent power. There's something about your power here which makes sense why the Empress is coming up. Although of course it could have to do with a mother figure or something like that. But I'm really seeing this as the person that you're becoming. You're becoming the Empress. The Empress is loving, nurturing, grounded, stable, secure. There's a lot of growth happening here through this pain, although it doesn't feel like it right now. It looks like things feel pretty heavy, honestly. The Three of Swords is a very heavy energy. I'm getting a lot of trauma around the Three of Swords energy. So let's look at that. What is this Three of Swords? What is this Three of Swords? Some of you might have Taurus in your chart, or Libra, potentially Gemini, or you could be dealing with these signs. Yeah, okay. Let's get two more. Yeah, wow. You have the Empress, right? And I said mother energy earlier. I'm feeling this as parent vibes though, but again, you could be dealing with the divine counterpart. But we had the Emperor that came up too. This is father energy. Divine masculine energy. One more. Also, I'm with the Emperor and the Four of Wands. You might have had a home life in your upbringing that was very controlling. You could have been manipulated. I can't talk today, Mercury retrograde. Yeah, you could have been manipulated. Definitely. Let's get one more. I really feel that this has to do with somebody's upbringing. I really do. We have the Page of Pentacles. This is child energy to me right now. Yeah, so there's a lot of sadness and heartbreak, potential trauma that took place in the home here. It looks like you're in a very controlling environment. And if this is a relationship, which it definitely could be. Also, this is Aries energy. I don't know if I said that. So if this is a relationship, some of you have somebody coming in when you heal this. And we have Judgment on the bottom of the deck. I feel a lot of you are going through a spiritual awakening of some kinds. Also, maybe your father made a decision that impacted your life. Because this is over the Three of Swords, so this is the pain that you've experienced. What is it Cancer is refusing to see? Yeah, with this, I'm just feeling you're very emotionally blocked. And if you look closely at the card, there's a circle around his head, and it's more clear by his head. So clarity's trying to come in for you. And I feel that you're receiving messages, but it's more of a refusal to see these messages. You're just not wanting to look at the pain is what it is, and you're emotionally blocking yourself off. So maybe at one point, you know, this is what you had to do and it benefited you, but now it's like it's not benefiting you anymore. It's contributing to your sadness. So it's kind of like you're reliving. Yes. Oh my gosh. Yeah. Okay, let's get a couple more. Sorry, I'm not laughing at your pain, Cancer. I promise I'm not laughing at your pain. It's just this makes perfect sense. Some of you might be refusing to see the end of something. The end of something, an end of a cycle. And then there you are on the bottom of the deck as the Queen of Cups. So you're healing. You're healing. But it's going very slow. I feel it's going very slow for you. And, wow, you got the Seven of Cups again. So we have the Ten of Swords, the World, and then the Seven of Cups. So, again, you're healing from something, but there's still that energy of not wanting to look at the pain. So it's moving slowly. It's definitely moving slowly. If you hear my cat, she's just being wild over there. So we're just going to let her be her. Okay. Hold on, she's attacking my headphones. Okay. Yeah. So I actually want to pull, we're going to dive in deeper with the Lightseers Tarot. I feel some of you are refusing to see the light in a situation. Even though this was difficult for you, there is, what are you doing? Being crazy. Okay, yeah, you're refusing to see the light in a situation. Now, even though some of you, I definitely feel that you've had a really traumatic past. It wasn't easy. There is some kind of heartbreak, some kind of trauma that you went through that is really difficult for you. And I understand avoiding the pain. You know, it seems so much easier. It really does. It really does. But when you break it down and you think about it, when you're avoiding the pain and you're running from it, it always comes back. Like, it's always there. And the only way to really heal is to face it. Baby, leave everything alone. Okay, what do we want to clarify? That's pretty clear. Let's do the Three of Swords. Okay, no. Let's do the Emperor. If y'all could see her. What is the Emperor? Okay, Seven of Wands. So maybe you grew up in a home where you had to fight for yourself, really defend yourself. Let's keep going. 2 more for the Emperor. Perfect. Oh, we got 3. You got the Seven of Cups 3 times. So maybe you had multiple energies that were contributing to what you're going through now. She just knocked my phone off the bed. Rude. Okay. Got the Queen of Cups again, too. This one, in this particular deck, I always think of surrendering. For some of you, those of you that this resonates as far as a divine counterpart or a relationship, with the Seven of Cups, it's come up 3 times now. So maybe you were treated as an option. There could have been some betrayal, cheating, something like that. And this is someone with the Knight of Cups that you really loved. You really loved this person. You thought it was your forever person. But it's obvious that the ending came for some of you. And this caused you to really kind of go into isolation with the Hermit here. You went into isolation to soul search. Yeah, Scorpio energy here. We have death and rebirth. So you were kind of forced to like go within. I mean, you didn't really have any other option because it seems like the pain was so unbearable that you had no choice but to look at it at one time. And then maybe just as time went on, I feel like there's still some residual pain there is what I'm getting. There's still residual pain that you're not wanting to look at. And I don't feel like it necessarily had, it could even be both cases with your childhood and also a relationship. Because it's like, I'm trying to find the best wording. Okay, so it's like you experience, and then the Three of Swords again. Yeah, so it's brought you a lot of agony. But it's almost like it keeps bringing you back to your childhood trauma. I'm getting that strongly. There's a lot of childhood trauma. You've been through a lot, Cancer. Just seeing if there's any other messages. I'm hearing violence. Violence. That's not for everyone. And then we have the Ten of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. So you might have had parents who were really violent, or a relationship that was very violent. Something like that. Okay. What is this Ten of Swords? I really don't think we need to look at the Emperor or the Empress. I feel like that's mother and father energy. And I feel both are showing up because it's going to be different for all of you. But there's trauma around both of them, whether they were there or not. There's trauma there. Okay, Ten of Swords. Page of Wands. The Three of Swords, yeah. You got the Seven of Cups 3 times, and then you got the Three of Swords twice. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay. So it's kind of like, I'm seeing this as the beginning, right? So this is kind of like you enjoying your time, having fun, the beginning of something new that you're passionate about, something that you love and makes you feel inspired. So this could definitely be romance for some of you. But again, Page of Wands can represent you being a kid, just you being a happy kid, full of hope and joy. And then it's like this Three of Swords comes, and look at her. She's just in excruciating pain. And it's like you've tried to patch up your heart. You've tried to heal, but you have a really difficult time looking at this because you feel this so in depth. You feel things so deeply. And you see all of these strings being pulled from her heart. So it's like your heart has been just pulled in so many directions, and these stitches are barely holding this heart together. And I feel like that's why this is coming up now, because it's like now it's time to really truly heal this and transform it, because we have the Nine of Wands here. So this is you. Today I'm getting this from I'm getting the energy of just feeling guarded. You don't let anyone in, which makes sense because it's right over the refusing to see card. I was feeling emotionally blocked. Some of you are really emotionally blocked. You're refusing to see the pain or even admit that there's a problem. I'm trying not to get emotional. I'm a Cancer moon, so I'm trying not to get emotional, guys. Oh, I wish I could hug you. Okay, let's keep going. Yeah, so it's like you're refusing to look at the pain because it hurts so much. But at the same time, you know it's there, even though you're kind of like in avoidance mode, you know? So you've just completely... It's like you've had two heartbreaks, because we have the Three of Swords here. So maybe this is your heartbreak in your childhood, and then you had a heartbreak with a significant other potentially. The Three of Swords again there. And here it's kind of like, in your childhood, it's kind of like a part of you still had hope. A part of you still had hope. And then it's like this relationship came along, and the pain seems to be so much more agonizing in this picture. And it's just like, with it being over the Ten of Swords, it's like I just can't handle anymore. You just can't handle anymore, because there's been so much betrayal and lies and dishonesty, and it's like, how can I trust anyone after that, right? And I totally get that. I totally get that. So you feel that it's easier to not look at the pain, because maybe if you avoid it, it won't hurt so much. But I feel that it's still there. You know it's there, and it's affecting your life, and it's affecting your relationships. Let's keep going. So then we have the World. I want to look at the World. The first thing I just heard is your world was completely turned upside down. This definitely has to do with your family life for some of you. I'm picking up, again, childhood energy, and then also a significant relationship. You'll know who this is. I'm really feeling both. Whoever I'm connecting to, I'm really feeling both. Maybe you were supposed to have children with this person. It's not for all of you. But yeah, maybe you were supposed to have children with this person, or you thought you were going to. So, over the World, we have the Ten of Pentacles. We have the Eight of Pentacles. And we have the Tower. I want to clarify the Tower real quick. Oh, okay, that makes sense, because I said the first thing I heard was your world was completely turned upside down. So maybe it's like this Tower hit. Scorpio and Aries energy. So it's like this Tower hit, and everything that you knew completely crumbled, is what I'm picking up. And it's completely changed your world. But there's the King of Cups at the bottom, and if you look closely, there's like this light coming out of his chest, so that's your heart chakra. So this is somebody you had a lot of love for, definitely a lot of love for. But I feel that this is also here because the purpose of this tower and the purpose of the pain wasn't really to torture you, Cancer. It was, I wanted to say wake you up, but it's more than that. It's about opening your heart again, and if this wouldn't have happened, it's like, it's just like you wouldn't have moved. Didn't I get this message for you guys before? What is this, Taurus? Yeah, for some of you this was a divine masculine. For someone you at least felt that it was. For others this could have to do with your father. And then we have Capricorn energy, the devil on the bottom. But it was in reverse when I saw it. So let's take it from there. So if you look in the picture over here, there's this puppet and he has him on strings. So it's like in your past, maybe you were strung along. Maybe someone played with your heart. And then I'm also seeing this as, you know, this could go back to your childhood. Maybe, you know, there was a lot of games and manipulation and things like that. Now, I absolutely love that this is in reverse, though, because this is you breaking free from this. So the purpose of the tower, again, wasn't to torture you, but it was to bring you out of this devil energy and to reverse it. So it's to pull you out of toxicity, because I feel like this is kind of all you've known. The person I'm connecting to, it's like this is something you've experienced throughout your whole life. So this is going to be a long one, but that's okay. Okay. So let's go back to take a drink real quick. So for your overall energy, we have the Empress, Magician, and the Hierophant. And then also the Eight of Pentacles and Ace of Cups. I mean, honestly, I feel that you weren't properly parented as a child. And I really feel that your perception of love is completely distorted. I do. And I feel that it's going to take some work, because self-love is something that you've never really learned. But it's beautiful because you got the Ace of Cups here, Cancer. So with the Eight of Pentacles, it's saying, yeah, you're going to have to take the steps to learn this. It's basically like you're unlearning all of these toxic patterns you learned from your parents or this relationship, whatever it is for you. And it's about unlearning that and moving into a place of love and learning how to truly love and nurture yourself. And then the Hierophant showing up, this is about you being fully committed to yourself, Cancer. Because your past doesn't have to equal your future. And it's like this past energy, this toxic energy, is still lingering within your energy. And yeah, you're there is this like fly, I don't know if you see it, it's been doing this all day, but yeah, this is about being fully committed to yourself and learning to truly love and honor yourself and to value yourself. And I really feel some of you are going to take this pain, and once you transform it, you're going to be very inspired to do something with it and to teach people how to do the same or utilize it in your own creative way. And with manifest, and some of you guys definitely have ancestors that are witches. So, just because I said that, the whole witch thing, let's pull from the Witch's Tarot. I don't even think that's what this deck is called. Oh. Yeah. Oh my gosh. So we have the winner, shadow, passion, and then at the bottom of the deck, we have the High Priestess. That says responsibility and alchemist and feminine. So I feel like I do feel like I'm connecting to a feminine energy, but you know, we all have masculine and feminine energies within us. So I feel that this is saying that this winter is going to be a huge transformational time for you. And it's really a time to face your shadow. Because some of you, we have fertility at the bottom and clearance. So and cleansing, wow. So I feel like by the summertime, because I saw summer, some of you guys have a child coming in. And if you don't want children, children also to me represent, just fertility overall is like the birth of something new. So this can even be the birth of a new way of being for you. Some of you might want to look into the frog or cat totem. And then we have tarot cards. So you're very intuitive, very intuitive. This is really about getting your passion for life back, you know. Maybe you've been isolating yourself just because you felt all this shadow energy, and I gotta say, like, it's not gonna go away. And I know that's hard and it's not what you want to hear, but it's not gonna go away on its own. There's some heavy trauma you gotta face, but you will get through this. It's time to clear it out so that the new can be birthed. Because you have amazing things ahead of you. You really do. I mean, you have the Empress, the Hierophant, Magician, and the Ace of Cups. With the Eight of Pentacles right here. So you have something new coming in for you. Something amazing that's going to fill you with so much joy. And I feel that it's just time to face your shadow. It's just time to heal from this. Yeah. So I'm going to end it right there, Cancer. You guys have an amazing week, and I'm so appreciative that you're watching my video. And if you like it, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. I appreciate you guys. Have a great day.